You're speaking in Romanian. Solia. Reverend Deacon Ananias, sworn PhD. Psh. Okay, so maybe I should use a... Here's a hole. In the hole are parts. Oh no, my pen. Why, God? If God exists, why my pen going out? You can even do it like a pie if you want to. Here's a hole. In the hole are different parts, different categories, right? One of those is the Trinity. So you're asking, how can I prove... I don't understand how tag proves the Trinity. Tag does not... You're backwards. You cannot use tag or any argument to prove any part. Why? Because tag's about the whole. So you don't move to prove the whole. You don't go this way. You don't go from parts to whole. I went through every single thing and I proved every part. By what? Again, like Demetrius Standard says, by what rubric? By what standard? You'd have to have a whole in order to see the parts that... So you've already presupposed a whole. That's what they're doing. Who said that? By what rubric or standard are you... You don't... It already presupposes a methodology, a criterion, etc., a system, a whole, by which you could even say, oh, I prove the parts, and if I add up all the parts, I get the whole. No, that's self-refuting because you already presupposed a whole. Some standard. So, what you do, you argue, well, what whole would satisfy? What would be the necessary conditions for the possibility? What would be justification? Then the whole proves the parts. That's why it's Gestaltian. It's contra-evidential. You don't just stack up the evidence and quotes and stuff like that and move up and be like, that's how I proved orthodoxy. I just went through every single part and verified it. No, you get a standard. You get a criteria. You get a whole. Then the whole proves the parts. So once you prove orthodoxy, that's how you know the Trinity. You don't prove the Trinity and then ecumenical councils and then I get some of this and I go and then I just get enough and be like, oh, I just figured out orthodoxy. Does that make sense? I'm glad we used the red. But there is another argument, but for some reason people can't get it, so I'm not going to go over it. Because they don't understand what monad, dyad, and triad mean for some reason, and they get super confused. So just stick with that. That's an easier argument.